What, the line?
Yeah. Yo, you're in.
Are you serious?
Oh, right, I got a good one. That's a good one. It's the 23rd of March today, and as you will all know, the world's certainly a very different place to what it was just a few weeks ago. I noticed on the news that across France, quite a lot of Europe actually, Italy and Spain for example, people are no longer allowed to leave their houses to do almost anything, and fishing is included in that list. I can't predict the future and I'm not sure how the situation will evolve, but today may well be my last fishing trip for a little while. It's certainly a nice day for it, the sun's out, and where I'm heading today is going to be the secret lake. It's probably not really that secret given the fact it's been in our videos quite a few times, but we're going to go down there. I'm going to meet up with my buddy Ryan, obviously staying 2 or 3, maybe even 4 meters apart just to be on the safe side, and yeah, we'll see if we can catch a few. Walking down to the lake now. I'm actually going to be fishing probably quite a bit of today. I'll finish before it gets dark or around dusk time, but Om's going to come with me and chill for a little bit in the sun, and then you're going to walk home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to make her way back to our house. It's quite a long walk, but it'll be a good bit of exercise, especially if we're stuck inside for quite a while after this. Well, here's Ryan's swim. Wonder where Ryan is. Oh wait, there he is. Hey man. I know they said we've got to stay far apart, mate, but that's just taking the piss. Look at you. Why are you so...
Stay up here, it's at least 1.5 metres away.
Whilst Carl was out on the secret lake, I was also out on the bank chasing carp. Today you join me for my first carp fishing session of 2020. Me and my mate Tom have come to a lake called Ashley Lake. It's in the middle of the Lee Valley Park. They've got loads of lakes around here, loads of water and lots of big carp as well. We're going to be at this lake for the next few days, and our aim is to try and catch one of the big carp that live in here. Let's see what happens on this session, and hopefully Alex can catch his first carp of the year. Tom and I had a really good look around the lake this morning, and although most of the lake was completely devoid of any activity, we did spot some carp in these snags down this margin. The snags down there are super thick, and although we can't actually fish in them, we are fishing the closest swim to that. Tom's gonna go on the left, I'm on the right. There's a couple of islands out there as well. It's a really good looking spot actually, and we're gonna get some rods out, and then the long wait begins. Now I don't know whether you know about this little secret, but when you find a coot's nest, often it's also a really good carp spot. Don't have a clue why, but it's true. Back on the secret lake, Carl and Ryan were already into some action.
What do we have here? Ryan is hooked up. Wow, look at that.
Hey. Beautiful.
Little common. Did you catch that next to the island?
Yep.
Alright, off it.
Off it goes. Blast it. Oh my god. That's gonna go. Right, there's the bait mix. I just need to get it a bit wet so it all sinks down nicely. Just get it really, really mixed up with a load of water. This is full of micro pellets, mainline ground bait, and some 6mm pellets as well, all mixed up together. Plenty of water so it clouds the water up. I'll get that spotted out to the tree over there, big overhanging tree, often holds a few fish. One more spom and that should be plentiful bait. There we go, a small pop-up. I think it was 12mm, size 8 hook, split shot and a tiny lead. Small leads are good at this sort of place, which is very silty and soft on the bottom because the lead doesn't sink so far into the silt because it doesn't weigh very much. Little pop-up means my hook will be presented above the leaves and dirt on the bottom. And a little PVA bag gives me a bit of food around the hook bait. Oh, that went quite close to the island. Sweet. Rip off, please. Big one. Big, beautiful, long, fully scaled or linear would be nice. Oh, go on, Ryan. That looks like a bite.
That's nice and slow, that was lovely.
Maybe a tiny bit bigger than your last one. Oh wait, no, he is bigger, yeah.
Ooh. Stay still, stay still.
There we go.
There you go.
He's still for a split second. Well done, Ryan.
Let's get him back.
That'll do, that was mega close. And there we have it. 2 rods in the water. We're fishing. The bottom fishing rods are out. Those have been out for probably an hour now and I haven't actually caught anything yet, but I did get one twitchy little bite. Not really sure what that was all about. Maybe a liner or the fish took the bait and spat it back out. And oh, yeah. Yo, you're in! Well, we were rudely interrupted then by a microscopic little carp that Ryan just caught, but it's good to be getting bites and it's always a nice place to come and get a few takes. I'm loving it out here. I've seen a few fish moving around this area. I'm gonna have to be really stealthy, try and creep up on the edge of these reeds, throw in a little bit of bait. I've got some dog biscuits. I'm gonna try and get them taking off the surface. That would be amazing. And then maybe pick one out with a bit of bread on the hook. Yes, got him. The water's freezing, Ryan.
Is it?
I thought it would be a lot warmer given the sun being out and it being beautiful weather, but that's a good result. Happy with that. There's one coming through from the right now. He's gonna have it. 2 of them. They both spooked. Can you see the bread there? He's gonna have it, he's gonna have it. That was cool. We got him. Bye. Finally. That was so hard to get. Well, it's certainly a relief to get that one. It was hard won. The latter part of today was very difficult, but it's good to get another fighting fit, lively common.
I was also getting into some action, but not from the intended species.
As always happens with every fishing session I ever do, I have not been focusing on the carp fishing rods and I flicked out a lure and I'm hooked into what looks like a big pike.
Are you serious?
This is my light lure fishing setup and I've got a big pike on.
Oh, that's a fair sized croc. Oh,
That's a beast. That is probably 10-12 pound of beautifully coloured pike while I'm meant to be carp fishing, but this always happens. Love having a flick around with the lure. What a beast! Check out the mouth on that.
wow.
That is a nice one.
Heat on, frying pan in, burger in the pan, little bit of olive oil, sear the burger for no longer than 30 seconds. Oh, that's looking good now. Well, that's the end of a beautiful spring day. It's been sunny all day, but now it's getting pretty cold. We've got clear skies. The carp were quite active in that snag earlier, but I'm not sure how they're going to react to this cold night. But we're just tucking into some burgers now.
Which side do you put the sauce on? You put it on both sides? You put it on top side? You put it on bottom side? You put it just on the burger?
I'll just put it in there and close it.
Oh, so you don't even have sauce?
No.
Right, if you guys are watching this, well, obviously you are. But if you are watching and paying attention, comment how you have your burgers, because this kid does not have a clue. He doesn't have sauce. He's already melted the cheese like 3 days before, so he won't be able to taste it.
Can you grab that camera?
No.
When you get a shot of me.
My name's not Carl. What is that?
Gordon would be proud.
Oh, what is that?
I was about to say Gordon would be proud, but I think he'd be swearing at me right now.
What in the are you doing?
Yeah, probably. Good night.
Good night. Just woke up to a beautiful morning at the lake. Also woke up to some news from Boris. He has now made it compulsory not to leave home unless it is absolutely necessary. So unfortunately, I'm sad to say that fishing will have to be put on hold for the next, well, at least 3 weeks. Tom and I are going to pack up and head back to our homes now, and that's where we will stay for the foreseeable future. But we've got to keep the country safe, and if that's what the government are ordering us to do, we must stick by that and hope that the coronavirus is beaten soon, because this isn't fun for anyone. Now, of course, this is going to be a testing time for everyone, but all I can say from our perspective is we're going to be working hard to make plenty more videos to keep you guys entertained. In the meantime, check out one of these videos. I hope you enjoy.